What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be speaking about how to onboard a hell ton of content creators for your TikTok Shop affiliate brand. Now, this strategy could also be used to get UGC creators, but I will be specifically speaking about how to onboard them for TikTok Shop. We all know that for these content creators, we need a lot of videos for at least one of them to go viral. And if you are a brand owner and you are on TikTok Shop and want to scale it, this is the perfect video for you. So remember to hit that like button, subscribe. I drop weekly videos about TikTok Shop, entrepreneurship, business in general, or my past experience. So let's get into it. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly the way that we do it to onboard affiliates for our brand. And I'm going to go through every single step of the funnel. So what we're going to start with is the method that most of you guys know, just outreaching to creators through the affiliate center on TikTok Shop. So you could see that there is a tab here called Find a Creators. And basically this lets you find creators that are already on TikTok Shop, that are certified on TikTok Shop affiliates, and you could actually check a lot of their stats on it. So all you're going to have to do is put the type of creator that you want. So we want a creator, for example, in the beauty niche, the follower count of minimum, let's say 5,000, all the way to, we don't want too big of a creator just because sometimes we're going to have to give base pay or whatever it might be, they're going to charge for it. So let's just keep it in this realm. So sometimes they will charge a lot. So we're going to put that average commission rate. Let's keep it empty for now. Now for followers, you could go around with this, but I go into performance and I usually put like they at least made $1,000 in GMV. And then you'll have a bunch of creators, right? A bunch of them, and the list goes on. And all you have to do is just press the invite button and put them into an invitation. So for example, if you guys don't already have one, you will just create. So you'll add the products here, you'll set up the free samples, you'll create your invitation, and that's it. Now that is the pretty long and tedious way to do it. Another fast way to do it is just sending bot messages. So I'm not affiliate to any of these, but these are the two best ones that I found. Yuka, if that's how you pronounce it, and Uptick. They both basically do the same thing, and they're about $200 a month. So $179, and this one is about, I think, around the same thing, $199. And you'll be able to mass outreach to creators on the TikTok Shop platforms, and you guys will see that you guys could have a limit on the amount of affiliates that you guys could reach. For example, this week I could only reach out to 500 new ones. So it is a good way to do it. You could leave the bot running, and at that point you will have a lot of creators in this creator messaging tool, if you want to call it. The only downside to this is that a lot of the creators are not responsive. Obviously you could test different copy, different headline, different subject line, so that it shows up like a nice subject line and it's enticing. But from what I have seen, it doesn't work too well. So that is why I do not use it anymore. And I found another great way of getting affiliates, that is through cold email. And this is the funnel that I use, and I'll show you guys everything. So you guys could go on Kalo Data. You guys will need the enterprise plan for Kalo Data. It's about $89 a month, so not that big of an investment. And what you could do is, there's still filters here, right? So you could see in the last 30 days how much revenue a creator made, for example. So 1 to 10K, for example, in the category of, let's say, pet supply. And then you apply all of them, and you will see the best creators in the pet supplies that made $1,000 to $10,000 in the last 30 days. And all of this right here, all you guys have to do is export. Once you guys export, it's going to export this batch of 20, and you guys will have to do this over and over again to compile a list of at least 500 to 1,000 affiliates that you guys could outreach to. And this is where I put all the different affiliates here. We have over 3,000 that I outreached to in the past 2-3 weeks, and a great tool. So the response rate on this is crazy. So I will open up Instantly. So Instantly is a tool just to get the cold emails sent out. And basically this was the one. We got a 13% reply rate, and 312 people were interested in what we had to say because they answered positively. Now from here, what I usually do, and this is not a must, but it helps me to manage these creators, because we know that managing creators and who's in what stage and did they sign up, did they request a sample, is very very complicated. So what I like to do is I forward all the domains to one master inbox, and that master inbox is this one right here. And obviously you could answer all the emails here. So you guys can see all the TikTok shop opportunity is basically creators that were interested, and there's just a bunch. Now, what I like to do is also connect a CRM, close.com, and I am able to manage the creators in here because when someone answers, their name shows up and I could put them in certain sections. So for example, I have column of like the interested people, and then I could move them if they onboarded, or I could follow up with them. I could put myself reminders. So it creates like a pipeline, because at the end of the day, you are selling your product and your TikTok shop commission and your product to these creators for them to promote and create videos that have potential to go viral. One video gets you about 200,000 in GMV. So do not underestimate the amount of creators that you need for that, just one video to go viral. So this is what I do. So when I get positive answers, I just reply here, and then I have some follow-ups like, hey, follow up with this creator. This creator was actually very good. Make sure you follow up with them. And what I do when they answer, hey, are you created? I say, hey, perfect. You could sign up here. If they ask for more info, just give it to them. But I send them to a type form. And this type form allows me to get their information, to collect their information. Because if you send them directly to the sample request section on the TikTok shop seller, which is this one right here, yes, you will get sample requests in terms of creators to sign up, but you don't actually own their information. You don't have their phone number. You don't have their email. If you want to do an email blast, you can't put them in a sort of community, whatever it might be. You don't actually have the information. You just have their username. And let's say you want to send out a brief, or you want to send out a sort of resource pack, right? It's going to be very hard to do because you're going to have to message them directly on the TikTok platform, which is this one, and they get bombarded with a bunch of messages. So this is why I sent them a type form, basic information, shipping address in case they don't request a sample on TikTok shop and we want to send something special, whatever it might be. This is not really needed, gender and age. That's if you just want to segment all your creators at some point into gender and age and everything. Your TikTok account is pretty useful. Your PayPal, if you want to give them base pay, so much easier to have it and not communicate with them like, hey, what's your PayPal? What's all this info, just to send them $250 or $500, whatever it might be. And this right here is the Discord, because I put all my creators into a Discord community so I could just mass announcements and I could really like just chat with them and send them resource packs and everything. But if you do it through email, it's also as effective. So once you have them, they sign up to your type form, you'll have their email, and then you could create an email flow, or you could push them to a community like a Discord community, a school community, a WhatsApp group, whatever it might be. And you'll see that here I have a redirection link. So last step is to join the community, and when they press yes and submit, it gets directly redirected to my Discord community. So, and then they'll be able to accept the invite, and this puts them into my Discord community, and that Discord community, I'm able to give them announcements like I said. But if they do not enter the Discord community and they did not request a sample request, because here there's no sample request. So what I do is, you'll see here, I just start messaging them. Hey, we saw you just completed this. So this is very tedious, but if you want really to get the best affiliates, you're going to have to create a system around this. And this is the system that works best, right? So, hey, we saw you just completed the time form, but you didn't actually join the community. Please, if you'd like, just respond with yes. And I send them, and then they join the community. And then what do I have in the community? Every single person that enters the community gets an automated messages from Dino, which is Creative Bot. And basically it says, hey, thank you for joining the community. This is the sample request link. They could click it right away and they'll get redirected to the sample request. Now, it is very tedious. It is very systematized, but it could get very complicated. So this is why you need some sort of system, and you will have a drop-off point. You will have maybe 200 interested, then only maybe 150 join the community, and out of the 150, only 100 get the sample request, right? But what you need to remember is that you technically have the emails and the phone numbers of 200 creators that signed up through the type form. So this is why it's so valuable. So this is the way that we do it. Feel free to do what you think is best best for your product, for your TikTok shop. But TikTok shop is a volume game, and this is the way that I found to really push volume, to push creators into the affiliate, giving them good commission. And this is what we're seeing with our brand. We're about 45 days in. We almost hit 10K in 45 days, not quite yet. I think we're at 6 or 7K, but this is the best way I found to get TikTok shop affiliate. So appreciate you guys staying here. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments. The YouTube channel is pretty new, so if there's any questions, I'm probably most likely going to respond to it or make a full video on it to give you guys value. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.